I'm about to start the radio and sound system upgrade on my 2019 Ram 1500 Classic Warlock Edition. So you're going to take, try to see what size torque bit. This is a T15 torque bit. And you're going to take these two top screws out. There's certain companies, when you order radios and upgraded infotainment centers, and when you want to put new technology cheaply in your car instead of paying for factory upgrades and dealership upgrades, it is not hard. It's just these two screws, and then in this basic model dash with the vent seats in it that don't have the captain's chairs, they're just held in with the regular little snap clips. But I do have a panel popper out here. All right, I'll show y'all this now that I've shown you the two screws, because this one's, there it goes. I was fixing to say it was caught in a bind, and it was. And then you just work your way around. I do have plastic like panel popping tools. You just start wiggling all this. There's no other screws to take off but that. It was literally just these two screws that have to come off. And it makes life a whole lot easier to have a set of these, because I went in on the dash, see that top one right there? I had to get my arm behind the steering wheel and get up under there, and it's more just press slightly, and then when you pop it like that, this whole thing came off, and it hung on the bottom just a little. So you go up underneath on the sides, both sides evenly, and you just wiggle, and they literally snap right out for this model. And this is the one with the bench seat. The console is a lot different, because if you've got buckets in the center console, you've got to go up in like the ashtray that's on it and take out two screws on the bottom, and then the center console has to pop loose and move out of the way. And then the face of it just pops off the same way. So now what the radio company's wanting to see, that I'm ordering the upgraded infotainment system from, I'm sorry, I've got a cold going on. But 1, 2, 3, 4 more nuts on this radio. And what I did is I saw this, this is another Harbor Freight toolkit, and it's a ratcheting toolkit. But the T15 Torx bit's on there right now. So what we need to do is match up one of these nut drivers. It's going to be smaller. I'll tell y'all here in a minute what it is. I'll try a 7, but I think it's an 8. No, it's a 7. 7mm in this kit. I keep this thing in the toolbox too, because you never know what you need it for. License plates, whatever. But I wish I had a little handheld powered screwdriver out here. I'm just going to break them loose for you right now. And then I'll come back when I pop it out of the dash, because the radio company that I'm ordering from wants a picture of the back of the radio to see if there's a CAN bus or what kind of interface they're going to make for me, because this company makes the interface according to your radio and sends you instructions. But it should be an easy install, because I think this small piece of plastic has to come off. But their kit, you just take these screws loose on the back of here, put their new one in, and pop your dash back in. And it gives you an up-to-date looking screen. And when I get to that point, I'll make another video, but this is just for the removal of your 2019 Ram Classic. And this is it doesn't matter, but this is a Warlock 4x4 edition. And but it's a Ram Classic. So it's kind of backdated to the 18 body style with the brand new 19 body style, but it still has some of the features of the 18s. And I think this is a Gen 5 Ram, is what they said, from what I've looked up. Well, y'all might just hold in here with me because this ratcheting screwdriver's got a real fast gear ratio on it. Better than most I've had. Oh, it's getting cold out here. Here, I'll set it down. And I'm going to have to let y'all go and take a picture of the back, but I'm going to show y'all what the back looks like. And literally all I got to do is just pull it out and then take it. Well, it's pretty basic. It looks like it's just got the basic factory harness, no extra. There's a little lever right there you pop up and it comes out. And then you got your like satellite radio. I think that's your video camera. But they're going to make me all these harnesses that come in their kit. But pretty basic. But that's what they need to see. And I'm going to go now and take a picture of it. Send all these pictures I've got to the company. And when I get ready to install the radio I'm getting, I'm going to show y'all how cheap and how easy it is to upgrade this truck to a modern day wireless CarPlay, Apple, Android, whatever you've got. This kind of stuff does not require that you unhook the battery when you're just taking the dash loose, because I didn't unhook anything on the radio. But when you're installing a new one, unhook the battery cable. Unhook the battery. And what I like to do when I'm putting them back in is I like to put one in the top corner and one in the bottom corner, because that way it will level it back like it was. And it's almost like doing a varying torque pattern like you would do on a car. It doesn't put as much pressure on as trying to do two top or two bottom at the same time. It's always better to kind of go in a cross pattern. It does your torque and leveling a whole lot easier. Kind of helps it set more evenly. And really, it's got 4 corner screws. And just to show y'all that it still works, there it is installed, and then you just simply reverse process. Nothing's in the way, so I'll just show you. Kind of put it up there, line these up, power's off, so hear how it snap. Just pop it in with the palm of your hand. It's back in there. There, that one clicked. Just kind of tap everything back in. Press on it a little bit. There you go. And then let me take these screws out of here so I can put this thing back in evenly. Anyway, make sure you press them tabs back up underneath there, because it didn't have to come off in the first place. One other video on YouTube said it did, but it does not. So just take something like a B&O screwdriver with a hook in it. I made this one specifically for taking off plastic snap pieces, like those push pins you have around your hood and stuff. I bought a cheap flathead set just to do something like that. and just mash those back in, pop it, and then put your screws in. I had to pull the top clips out a little and go in an angle on the front that I showed you for those front clips, and they did. They easily snap back in. So if you accidentally pull that off from the front before you realize the screws under there, it's just that easy. Pop those back in and then reverse that process again. Just make sure you get it tapped back in tight. And like I said, there and there, drop these back in place. I don't like half, you know what, on videos. I really like people to be informed. And I'm particularly OCD when it comes to teaching people and doing a project correctly. And it won't take me but a second to get that in place. Put this back in. As you can see, it's just that easy, even with a ratcheting screwdriver. And then you got this piece here, just got 2 holes. Just the heat from the sun during the day, level it back out if you think you've been it. If it's a hot day out for sun, it'll go flat again. But there you go. I'm gonna put these in the. Nice having a top glove box like that. But there you go. It's not hard. It was less than 10-15 minutes. I don't know how long the install is going to take, but like I said, they're going to send you a whole kit, and I'm not going to tell y'all what radio yet till I pop it in there, but they make several. But I do like the new bigger Dodge Ram type TRX, if you know what I'm talking about, like the Tesla screen. So I'll show you when I get it. I hope these videos I've done over the years, some of them have a lot of clicks on them, and especially on the Corvette hood adjuster video. But I hope these help y'all and show you how easy a do-it-yourself DIY project can do. But step by step as I do this stuff, I'm going to show y'all on here. God bless y'all, and have a great night.